conference will now be recorded.
Welcome to the NSHSS Global Student Voice Series. During this session, in honor of April being National Volunteer Month, other NSHSS ambassadors and I will discuss our experiences with volunteering and its importance to us. I'm Akasha. I'm a sophomore at Elliott County High School in Kentucky. I've been a member of NSHSS for 2 years now, and I've been an ambassador for 1. Lamaya, would you like to introduce yourself next?
Yes, hi, my name is Lamaya. I'm from Illinois. I go to Rich Township High School. I have been an ambassador finna go on 2 years, and I've been with the NHSS for 2 years.
All right, Priscilla, would you like to go next?
Yeah, hi, I'm Priscilla. I've been an NSHSS ambassador for almost a year now. I really enjoy participating in this program. I go to University High School Academy, which is located in South of Michigan, and I'm glad to be here part of the experience today.
All right. What do you do to volunteer in your community, and how/when did you first become involved? Priscilla, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yeah, of course. Volunteering has always been something that's really interesting to me, being able to help people. I started doing a lot of volunteering through National Honor Society first at my school. We did a lot of volunteer work around Christmas, like wrapping gifts, packing boxes with like food and things for like people who are homeless or like less fortunate. And currently, I'm working on this volunteer opportunity where we're creating cards and like teddy bears for people like in nursing homes, and especially during like the Easter time, especially during like holidays and things like that. But also helping to participate in a lot of webinars in NSHSS and just gaining experience from participating in them in general.
All right. That was extremely interesting, Priscilla. Lamaya, would you like to share your thoughts next?
Yes, I really like volunteering. I was volunteering doing helping the homeless. I really started with my grandma before she passed away, and then I just continued on doing it because I like helping people, and I always had a passion for helping people. I volunteer at my school for like throwing parties and stuff, and I just really like doing it, and it helps me a lot.
You both have amazing stories to tell. What are some benefits you've gained from volunteering?
Some benefits I probably gain are kind of like with Amaya, like having the experience volunteering with your family. Because for me, it was kind of my uncle that had first like pushed me. He was the first one who like took me out to where they were like this is during Christmas time where they were like packaging boxes and things like that. And I think it was a real eye opener, especially like seeing how everyone is different, needs different things, and then like we all struggle in our own ways and being able to help someone. So I feel like that's a benefit. It opens your eyes to other things out there than yourself, different experiences, and things like that.
That's a really good answer, Priscilla. Lamaya, would you like to share yours?
Yes, like Priscilla was saying, like I like to help people, so it was like was me helping was gaining gaining a lot of information from like people and how their life was, and they was telling me stories about what had went wrong and how that I was helping them in a good way, and it really made me feel good that I could help people and learn at the same time.
It's really good. I'm glad you. That's a really good experience and something good to learn. Personally, I've gained a better sense of community. Um, but did any of the benefits that you guys mentioned come as a surprise to you when you first started volunteering?
I'll say that that is an interesting question as far as like how the benefits influence me. They did, but not like in the way you would think in that sense. Because for me, like seeing other people volunteer at different events and things like I recently went to this medical conference, and like the people who were teaching us were volunteers, and like they inspired me closer into a profession of medicine, but like not necessarily into like doing like something nonprofit as my career choice. But I definitely want to do more volunteering in the future.
So seeing other people helped you realize that's what you want to do? That's actually really cool. Lamai, how about you?
I actually, it surprised me because as I was volunteering for people, I didn't know that they were actually going to go into details about their stories, and it surprised me because it was a lot of stuff, and some of it actually made me cry a little bit because I'm an emotional person, and it was like, wow, so you guys been through all of this and nobody could help you. It was really surprising to me.
I agree. I feel like I got that same kind of feeling from like volunteering and things. Akasha, like, do you ever get that type of feeling like after like volunteering or things like that?
Yeah, it's so great to get to hear people's stories and just feel like you're able to help them. That's incredible that you guys get that feeling from volunteering. It's an amazing thing to do. Um, what was your favorite volunteering activity that y'all have done?
Mm, I'll probably okay, I'll say two, one from like NSHSS and then one just like in general. So for me, probably one of my first and like most recent was the webinar. I wouldn't count it as volunteering because I like not saying you can't enjoy volunteering, but I really did like enjoy going to this webinar. But being able to talk with other students from Hong Kong and like learn about their experiences and like their schooling and just having the discussion to like really build community, which I enjoyed. But something more, I guess you could say, volunteer work ish that I'm doing currently is the one where we're creating teddy bears and cards for like people in nursing home because it's something that I was able to put together with my co-chair. So I don't know, it's like my favorite one right now.
That one sounds like it'd be really fun to do.
Yeah.
Like that's really interesting. Lamaya, what about you? What's your favorite you've done so far?
My favorite volunteer activity was working at a shelter actually. My uncle used to own one. And I love animals, so it was really fun for me. And I was kind of like little, so it was very fun for me to be working with animals and learning more about them.
Me, animals have a love-hate relationship. So I'll be iffy about that one.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, Lamaya. What kind of animals did y'all work with? All kinds of different animals, or just like specific kinds?
No, we really had like dogs, cats, and like regulars, like bunnies and all of that.
Well, my personal favorite I've got to work on so far is a thing my town does called the Tobacco Festival. I painted faces and helped sell food to help our local Masonic Lodge get money for a scholarship that they do. But
Oh
has
wow.
volunteering? Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Um,
I'll
has
just say like wow.
has volunteering influenced your guys' desired career path?
Kind of saying like yeah, kind of saying like how I was before a little bit, but like not super prominent. I'm still kind of undecided, honestly, about like what I want to do, but I don't know. Probably something in medicine I could possibly see. And you, Lamaya?
Um, I would say I would say that it kind of did, but Yeah, it kind of pushed me to my career path because I want to be a CSI agent investigator. So it kind of like it showed volunteering showed me that I need to help people. So that's what really pushed me to pursue that career.
So volunteering has encouraged both of you guys on the career path you want to choose. That's actually really
Yeah.
interesting. Such a cool thing to like hear that volunteering can help make you decide what you want to do. Um, Volunteering's helped me decide I want to open a radiology clinic, uh, a nonprofit radiology clinic. But what would you suggest to other students to get started in getting involved in the community? Or volunteering in their community. I'm sorry.
I would kind of tell them just like I feel like sometimes when we hear about like volunteering, like we think of it of a chore or like we're like, how do we even get like started with coming up with ideas and things like that? And I'll say for me, a lot of volunteering first came through my school because usually they have different volunteer opportunities you can sign up for. They're always looking for people to help if you can dedicate your time. But also, like, you're always free to start something. Like, if you come with an idea, a proposal, you're free to start something, and like, it doesn't have to be by yourself. You can always work with somebody else to start something.
That's honestly great advice because it's so easy to see the problem and just try to fix it. And a lot of people get overwhelmed when if you get someone to help you, you can make a great thing happen to help people. Lamaya, what's your opinion on this?
I would honestly say if somebody was to ask me what should they volunteer, I would say go for it and do it because you can learn a lot from volunteering and helping people. And it's actually a good thing to do. And you probably can pursue, find out what you want to do in life. If you help people, that might what you want to do. You can become a doctor or anything that deals with helping. And volunteering is a good part of that.
That's great advice, Lamaya. Does anybody else have any questions they'd like to ask?
I wanted to ask, if you guys can hear me, I wanted to ask, like, when did you guys start, like, major volunteering? Or, like, did you start with your school first or, like, something outside of school?
Well, for me, I started outside of school, and then I went. Then my school was asking for volunteers, so I started doing school, like helping throw proms and all of that.
For me, I started when I was about 6. I grew up near a Masonic Lodge, so I've been doing volunteer programs since I was younger. Any other questions?
Not really a question, but more of a comment. I think that is like, I think it's great to, especially like having sessions like this to be sharing about like different volunteer work. Because personally, for me, when I first started volunteering, it's like I didn't know what to do. Like, I was, and even now, sometimes I'm like, what else could I do to help people or like to make a difference or things like that. So I used to go to like different meetings where they'll talk about volunteering or like different things you could start up. And I feel like that's how I kind of was able to start my first one. So I just feel like another thing is there's so many things out there, but a lot of times we don't know about them. But I think that a great place to start for volunteering is like within your own community and like seeing what could be helped or like what you could do there.
I agree with you completely. It's a great thing. But I guess that's the end of this. So thank you guys for asking, or thank you guys for answering questions and being a part of this.
I thank you guys for this is a great discussion. Like I love meeting other NSHSS ambassadors and communicating and talking with you guys. So it was great to meet all of you.
It was great to meet you too. This was a good thing to do today.
It was. All right. It was nice meeting y'all. I guess that is our goodbye. So bye.
Bye.